But I like simple stuff. I like simple food just prepared really, really well. It's amazing wherever you go. I think the service could be a little better. A good date place. I had an amazing burger there last year. Best service around, hands down. But man, I feel like one of those margaritas now. Welcome back to Super Vlogs with Phil. Today we're talking about food, and more specifically, the best restaurants in Southern Maryland. Now, originally I grew up in Southern Maryland. I just moved back to the area roughly 2 years ago, so I'm probably gonna miss a few places. Feel free to comment below if you disagree with me or if there's anything that you think I've missed that should be mentioned, because I've only been back for a couple of years. Long story short, I was in New York and Manhattan for a decade, lived in Washington, D.C. for a good 6 years before the decade in New York, and I've literally been out to eat thousands of times. While there are a tremendous amount of fast food restaurants and chain restaurants, there's still a lot of good local places to eat here. Really good mom and pop restaurants, great seafood, really cool places that you need to check out if you haven't. So here we go. We're gonna start with carryout. For carryout, I like Randy's Ribs and Barbecue. It's been around forever. They have an excellent pit beef sandwich, which is a staple in Maryland, the pit beef sandwich. Randy's does a good job. It's got great smoke flavor. It's a generous portion. They have good pulled pork. Their barbecue sauce is interesting. It's very unique, unlike any other barbecue sauce that I've had. A lot of people love their ribs. Their ribs, I think, are good. They're not necessarily my favorite, but the ribs are very popular. And also, they are open for breakfast. They're open like more than any other barbecue place I've seen anywhere. They have breakfast food there, lunch, dinner. They're open 7 days a week for the most part. So Randy's Ribs, if you haven't been, definitely got to go and check it out. Other good carryout places, Seafood Corner Market, Thompson Seafood, family-run place that's been around for a long, long time. Amazing steamed shrimp. The fried oysters are incredible. We got them a few weeks ago and they are amazing. Lots of good flavor. They have soft shell crabs. It's just a great place where you can order a lot of good seafood, and you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong with seafood in Southern Maryland, right? I mean, it is just, it's amazing wherever you go. Another barbecue place, Smokehouse Barbecue Shack. They have the best customer service, I think, out of any carryout place. The ladies that work in there are amazing. They're always friendly. They treat you really well. It's super clean when you walk in there. While they do have good barbecue, their specials, I think, are maybe even better. They have, every once in a while, they do amazing fried oysters, crab cakes, which are definitely worth checking out. They have really good pulled pork, pretty good ribs. Just overall, really cool place. They're not open as often as Randy's. I want to say Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I could be wrong, but check their hours before going. Definitely a cool local place. There is Chaptico Market, which granted I haven't been to in forever, but they're known for their catering. They have great fried chicken, stuffed ham, which is a big thing here in St. Mary's County. They have those JoJo fries, which I haven't had in forever. I haven't been in a while. I need to go back. Chaptico Market, very popular local spot that you got to go to if you haven't been to. For Mexican food, I like Tequila Grill. Sometimes it's hit or miss, but the portions are generous. I love their carnitas. They do a great job with their carnitas, and they have the best margaritas around, hands down. All you need is one. I mean, these things are gigantic. I mean, even if you're a big drinker, one, maybe two is all you need. The margaritas are fantastic. Pretty good chips and salsa. Pretty good food overall. But man, I feel like one of those margaritas now. And guys, comment below if you disagree. Let me know what you like, what you don't like about these places. I mean, I don't like chain restaurants. Not that I will eat at chain restaurants, and there's some that I do eat at, but I like local stuff, you know, fresh food and simple food prepared really well. I'm not a food snob per se. I do like fine dining, but I like simple stuff. I like simple food just prepared really, really well. That's how I would describe my taste. So, pizza. We'll do pizza and Italian next. For pizza, there's a couple old school places that have been around for a while. One in Waldorf that I went to when I was a kid with my family all the time, with my parents. That is Napoli's. Napoli Pizzeria, which is Italian and Greek, aside from pizza and pasta, and they have great bread. They also have gyros. And I think they have lamb. They have some really good Greek dishes as well. Old school pizzeria vibes, if you like that. If you like sweet sauce, Sicilian marinara sauce, Napoli is a really cool place. The pizza is excellent. Service isn't the best, but it's a pizzeria. I would definitely go to Napoli's if you're in Waldorf or Charles County for pizza. My other pizza spot is in Lexington Park. It's Nicoletti's, another old school place. It's been around since the 80s. They have great pizza that's really fresh. They also have a buffet that seems to have a lot of variety. Good pizza, you know, if you want to get away from the chains, if you want to get away from the Domino's and the Pizza Huts and the Papa John's, you've got Nicoletti's. Nicoletti's is good. I definitely recommend Nicoletti's. Also for pizza and Italian, if you want something a little more upscale, a good date place, a really popular place is Brick Wood-Fired Bistro in Prince Frederick. They have some really cool dishes. They have pretty good pizza. I don't think it's the best pizza around. I think it's really, really good. You can't go wrong with it. I think their sister restaurant, Baia, which we'll talk about in a bit, has better pizza, or it's Pinza, actually, at Baia, the cracker thin stuff. Anyway, back to Brick. They have a fantastic burger. I think their burgers are underrated. I had an amazing burger there last year. They have some interesting dishes. They have good specials that they change quite frequently. They have a great bar. They have live music. It's a great casual first date place. I can't stress that enough. Their service could be better though. I think what it is they're often busy, and I feel like sometimes they're understaffed, at least when I've been. Everyone's always been friendly and good to me. I don't want to badmouth anybody in there, but I think the service could be a little better. That would be my only gripe with Brick Wood-Fired Bistro. Back to Baia. Baia is a coastal Italian restaurant owned by the same people that own Brick, and it's in Chesapeake Beach. It's upscale, but it's not too fancy. It's casual. You can go in there in casual clothing, no problem. They're right on the water. It's a great spring, summer place. Early fall, you can sit outside. They have cool drinks. They have a nice wine list. Brick has a pretty good wine list too. I had their squid ink pasta tagliatelle, which I'm probably butchering that. The black pasta, amazing, loved it. Chicken parm, which was fantastic. We tried their pinza. We tried 3 or 4 of their different pinzas, which were amazing. Definitely worth checking out. That's the best pizza or pinza, I should say, around, I would say, if you want traditional, authentic Roman style. If I lived closer, I would be there more often, I would say. Good pasta. They make all their pasta fresh. Really cool spot, definitely worth checking out. We're staying in Calvert County. My favorite seafood spot for fried seafood is Jerry's Place. Jerry's is awesome. Best service around, hands down. He greets everybody. He has food for you to try. Everybody is friendly in there. It's a small place, but it's a fantastic place. Crab cakes are unreal. Fried oysters, any fried shrimp. Oysters Casino was fantastic. Anything you get in there is amazing. I'm ready to go back. I'm hungry. I'm hungry now, man. I am hungry now. Jerry's Place, best seafood in Southern Maryland. Hands down. I'm sorry. And that's saying a lot because there's a lot of good seafood spots, right? If we go down to Solomon's, the Lighthouse, great date spot, great restaurant on the water. You can sit outside. I haven't been in a while, but the Lighthouse, great menu, lots of good seafood, more than just fried seafood and crab cakes. I want to say I've seen linguine and clams on their menu. They have these cool potato skin appetizers with crab meat. They have oysters Rockefeller often. Gotta love oysters Rockefeller, right? Soft shell crab sandwiches. They have some interesting salads that they make, sometimes Reuben sandwiches as well. They do a lot of different stuff there. They do a lot of different stuff at Lighthouse. They have good steak, filet mignon. I've seen tomahawk on the menu. Lots of cool stuff at Lighthouse, another good date spot. And being that it's in Solomon's, it's going to be popular in the spring and the summertime when it's nice outside and you can sit outside. Honorable mention to the Pier. The Pier is really good too. I don't think the menu is quite as good as the Lighthouse, but they have good fried foods. They have a good fried seafood platter is good there. Good crab cakes, pretty good stuff all around from what I can remember. Been a while since I've been to the Pier as well. Then some of the other restaurants in Solomon's, I haven't been to in a while, so I can't comment. What am I missing here, guys? What am I missing? Let's see. Leonardtown restaurants. Granted, I haven't been to Leonardtown to eat in a while. A lot of people rave about the Smash House with the smash burgers. I've heard nothing but good things about that place. I hear there's a good Italian restaurant as well. I cannot remember the name of it. In Leonardtown, downtown Leonardtown. I've been to the Rex for drinks and I was impressed. I thought it was a cool place. Didn't really even feel like I was in Southern Maryland. Good vibes. They have live bands play. They have karaoke nights that are really popular. They do a lot of fun stuff at the Rex. So I'm a little behind with Leonardtown. But again, guys, let me know. What do you think? What am I missing? What are your favorite restaurants in Southern Maryland? An honorable mention to a couple of chain restaurants. I know everybody hates on chain restaurants these days and they're boring and soulless and yada, yada, yada. First one's Longhorn Steakhouse in California, Maryland. The service is always amazing in there, and for what it is, it's always been good. It's always been much better than any of the other chains down there, than the Outback, the Cracker Barrel, the whatever else they have down there. It's just been much better than those chains. And the other one is Lido Pizza in Charlotte Hall, Maryland. I consistently have really good pizza there, and it's a good value. And you know what? I can't forget Pizza Hotline. So Pizza Hotline is fantastic for carry out or delivery. Pizza Hotline is another place that's been around forever. I should have brought that up earlier. Pizza Hotline, great people in there, great family that runs that place. You can't go wrong with Pizza Hotline. Their pizza is amazing and their breadsticks are fantastic. If you haven't been to Pizza Hotline, got to go to Pizza Hotline. But for my chains, Lido Pizza, Longhorn Steakhouse. Which chains do you like in Southern Maryland? What am I missing for chain restaurants? Comment below. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe to Super Vlogs with Phil. This is a new channel, need to get it off the ground. We do a lot of adventure vlogs here, hiking, we go to new destinations, traveling, fun stuff, and food. We're gonna do more stuff with food. If you like that, please give me a subscription. I appreciate it.